Alright, so welcome back to the channel and the continuation of our build. So I went ahead and installed our little soapy thing and got it in the right spot. So I think that's going to work out pretty nice. Be able to lather up and do all that good stuff. And so that looks pretty nice. I'm happy with that. I would like to have it black, but if I can find one, I can replace it. Alright, the next thing that we're going to do is install a little backsplash here on the back and on this side. And so what I'm going to use is 1.5 inch 1x2s here. So it's 3/4 by 1.5. And we'll have a piece going here in the back. And we'll also have a piece going here on the side like this. And it will continue all the way down here, and we'll have a nice little curve here at the end. And so we'll get that made up for our length and our width here. Get everything glued up. We'll drill some holes. So I'm going to drill some holes and use some 3/8 inch dowels. So once I put the screws in, then I can cover those up, cut those off, and finish it out. But I think that's going to work. And we'll be able to put some clear silicone along this edge here on the inside. So if by chance I make a little mess splashing some water, it's not going to seep in onto the wall or go down into the bed, which we don't want happening. So we're going to go ahead and get that made up. So I need to make a couple of quick measurements and cut our wood, get everything to shape, put together, and then we'll bring it out, set it in place, screw fasten it, and then we'll worry about getting things all sealed up. And we'll finish it out with our polyurethane, get it stained so it matches the countertop, and I think that should look pretty good. So let me show you what I got done here so far with our drain and what we plan on doing. So here we go. Lift. Alright, so we're down in the drain. So I did get the strainer in and use some plumber's putty around the edge here, which will eventually get cleaned up a little bit more. So right now it looks pretty good. That sets in there, locks in place, and does its job. So for the backsplash, we're just gonna fasten things like that. I don't know if I'll miter it and make it look nice, or if I'll just butt the ends here like that. I'll probably miter it just because I think it'll look better. Anyway, that'll give me some space. We'll keep it from the edge here anywhere from 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch, and that should do the job. I think that's going to look nice. And then once we get that installed, set in place and fastened down and all that good stuff, then I've got something I want to show you. So I think you're going to like that. So we're going to continue on moving forward. So without any further ado and jibber jabber, let's get on with it. Alright, so I spent a couple of days making my little splash rail, I guess if you want to call it, for the countertop. So let me show you what I made and how we're going to install it. We're just going to jump out there and get it on. So hang on. Alright, so I used just a standard old 1x2, which is 1.5 inches by 3/4, and went ahead and mitered our corner, and I went ahead and screw fastened in here, glued and screwed, and then I countersunk a bunch of holes here, probably more holes than I think I'll need, but that's going to hold it onto the countertop. And then to attach it, I'm just going to use 2.5 inch coarse threaded drywall screws, get those in place, and then to cover the holes, I'm going to use these little round head plugs. And I thought I took one out and I stained it, and I was like, no, that's a little darker than I'd like. So I think I'm just going to keep them plain. They'll fit in the hole. and then I'll come back with some polyurethane over top, and it should match the wood just nice. So anyway, that's what I've got, and now it's time to get it installed, so let's do it. Alright, so here it is, setting in place, and about where I want it. We're just going to keep it from this edge a little bit, about 1/4 of an inch maybe from the edge here. Same way with the back, and probably just a little bit more on that edge there. So that is what I'm looking for. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and attach a corner here, maybe get this corner set up, and then we'll worry about attaching everything else just to make sure we get things in place. Okay, and I think that's gonna work pretty well. So it gives me a nice little area so water gets back there, it's not gonna hit the wall and just probably run down the edge if anything. So let's get set up and drill a few holes, get things attached, and we can call that part done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, nice and tight. I'll do the back one here. Then we'll go ahead and do the front corners, and then we can go back and tighten everything else down. So let me do that, and then we'll put the buttons in, see what it looks like. Alright, last one. Oh, and it sang. Alright. Let's take a look. Okay, so everything's attached, and that thing is pretty doggone solid. It goes down into the counter about 1 1/4 inches, so I'm not afraid of that thing flying off. It shouldn't. Now, I just got a little bit of a mess here to clean up, and then we can get our buttons in. I can probably put the buttons in right now, but I don't have a little tapper. All right, so let me clean up my mess, and we'll get those buttons in, and then we'll take a look at it, get a little varnish on there, polyurethane, excuse me, and we can call that done. Sweet. So what do you think? Nice little splash rail going around there, drip edge, whatever you want to call that, to keep the water from going all over the place. And then I'll probably come back with some clear. Maybe, I don't know if I want to use silicone. I'll probably use like a Proflex or something that's going to stick on there really nice. And yeah, yes, that'll seal that, and that'll keep it nice and protected. All right, let me go in and grab a vacuum and a hammer, and let's button this up. Get it? Buttons. Button it up. Beep. Okay, so now we're just going to take our little buttons, and these are like a friction fit here. I am not going to glue these. We're just going to put those in place, press them in, line up our grain a little bit, and then we'll come back and tappity tap with a little hammer and a piece of wood. get those set in there. I've got a little piece of wood. I'm just going to set it on top. Just tap those just a little bit. Yep. Just like so. Nice. Then we can come back with a little bit of polyurethane on top of that, and that should match that wood nice and pretty like. So let me go ahead and finish these out, and then we'll take a look, and then we'll go to something else. Alright, so we do have all of our little buttons in now, all along the wall and around this edge. So I think that turned out really nice. Yep, turned out really nice. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get a little bit of urethane on that, and we can call this part done. Then somewhere along the line we'll work on something else. Okay, moving on.
Hey, didn't you want to show these guys something? Well, did you?
I do, but your big head's in the way.